In this video I will explain you model view controller layer. As you can see here, there are two layers while creating your application. One is the model layer and next is the view controller layer. I will explain you in detail. So model layer, it contains ADF business components. It's called ADF BC. So this model layer is a communication between ADF application and database, and it contains the five components: entity object, view object, association, view link, and application module. What is entity object? Entity object this is the representative of tables in application. I'll show you here. I created a simple application. Afterwards I will explain you how to create a new application. Here this is the entity object and view object, application module. So entity object is nothing but representative of table in application, and view object is view instance of the entity object. Association is nothing but link between two entity object. View link is nothing but link between two view object. Application module is collection of view object and transaction component, commit, rollback. And what is view controller layer? View represent component to the user or pages. There are three types of pages. JSPX is a lower version of pages used to build the web page. JSF, advanced page based on 150 components. AMX for mobile application. Controller, navigation between two pages and two task flows. I will explain you this ADF task flow in the next coming videos. Business layer. ADF framework will take care of this part. Is nothing but communication between business layer and application. Data control, component between pages and model layer. Yeah, this is the data control part. And ADF will generate this four type of files while you are creating a application in the ADF folder. Web INF folder, see here, ADF config.xml, faces config.xml, trini.config.xml, and web.xml. So what are these files? Web.xml, which is available in all J2EE applications like struts, Spring. Application server first read this file, entry point, security, filters, and what kind of application is this. Trini.config.xml, this file contains information for skinning and application themes. ADFC config.xml, this is nothing but predefined ADF task flow from ADF framework. Faces config.xml, this is predefined ADF task flow from JSF framework. Next I will explain you the structure of Jdeveloper. Structure of Jdeveloper. Application window, this part is the application window. I'll show you this part. This part is the application window. And data control panel. Data control panel is here. Structure window. Structure window is this part here. This is the structure. For example, if I click on the JSF, this is the structure. Editor window, this is the editor window. Log window, long window is this one, this part, component window and property window. Component window is this is the component, different types of component, this is called component window, and this is the property, this is the property window. Now I will show you a new application, how to create a new application in Jdeveloper. So first go here, I want to close the previous application, so close all. I want to create a new application, file new application, you can create like this, or here there is an icon, create one new application. You can create here ADF Fusion web application like this, or file new application, ADF Fusion web application. Okay, so I want to give this application name as test2, test application 2. Click here build tool, this is the tab one by one it's taking. Next, next, this is the model project, default package is model, view controller is the other project. As I told you, there are two projects while creating the application, so this is the view controller project, default package is view here, so finish. So as I told you, while creating a new application, whenever you are creating a new application, there are 4 files always they are generated, and this is the overview. You can go from this side as well, plan your application first. These are the steps to create an application. Plan your application, for then connect to the database, then build the business services, they like entity object, view object, design application flow, and design the pages. These are the steps. So I will show you step by step, so consider my here model, go to model, we want to create the business component, so right click, new, business components from tables. Here if you want to create a new connection, create the connection here. I will create, you can give any name for the connection name, test test2 connection, and the username is HR. Actually what you have to do, this is the, I unlock the user HR, sometimes it will not take the tables which are in the HR user. So first you have to install the Jdeveloper from the Google, Jdeveloper 12c download for the 64-bit Windows, and you have to install the database Express edition. I install in my PC 18c version. So you should have an Oracle account, then only you are able to download these two software, and you have to connect database connection and Jdeveloper with the tns name.ora file. Afterwards only it will connect this database, otherwise it is not possible. Here you have to give the driver automatic, it is coming here, thin, the host name is localhost, and service name is XE, in my case XEPDB1, while installing it is showing. So here JDBC port is 1521, test connection, Here it is showing success. So click on OK. Here test to connection came. Click OK. Now it's retrieving available objects from the database. Yeah. Here in HR user I have this many type of tables. So I will consider now department table. So here go to the departments. Here in uh, which package you want to store the entity object. So EO entity object model.eo. Here click here, it will come here. Here entity name is department EO. If you give the suffix, then it will be easy for you to check from this side application window. So next, this is the entity object is nothing but representative of table in our application. So that part is finished. Now what is view object? View object is the view instance of the entity object. So here click here. Now you can give this name as view object VO, and here VO. This one query based view object. If you want the query, now I don't want application module, click next. Yeah, I want to store in model.am for application module, and the here a underscore am. Next, rest resources, this click next, finish. So here I'll show you how to, in the application module, if you want to run this application module, oh, I didn't create the page, sorry. So nothing is there in here. First of all, we will go to the view controller. Here new page. Here I will give the name test2.jsf, and I want to store in the directory page. Yeah, now here see, here there is an entity object created model.eo and model.vo and application module am. These three things we created. Association and view link I will explain you in the next videos. So here this is the source part. Actually this Jdeveloper taking too much time for the design view. Here go to the source, here in your AF form, click here, and from the data control, whatever you are creating the application module, it will appear in the data control. What is application module? Collection of view objects. So here view objects will come here in the application module. Drag this department view object and bring it here. ADF form, select row navigation for checking first, next record, previous record. So here this page is created. Now save all. Yeah, run the application module. I'll show you two methods. You can run in this page in the browser as well as in the application module. So this is the department view object. See here, the records are coming. Next record, next record, next record, next record. Here if you want the last record, you can click here. If you want the first record, you can click here. And if you want to create a new record, you can create a new record. You can add the data from through the application module or from the SQL worksheet here, or through the browser. So here if you want to create a new record, primary key, the record should not be repeated. You can save record with this icon, save changes. Okay, and if you want to delete this record, suppose you can delete, it will delete from the database. And how you can run this page in the browser means, here go to the test2.jsf page just now you have created and click run. Jdeveloper takes some time for when you are creating first application, is deploying your application and running in the browser. If you click on design, here design part will come. Yes, it came. Here test2.jsf, and here is the result whatever we saw in just now in the application module. uh, 10 department name, manager id and location id, these are the four fields here. If you click on this is the row navigation, we click on that, so these buttons are appearing here. Click on the next, it will show the next record. If you click on the next record, so first record and this is the last record. So there are many things we can do in the Jdeveloper. We can add the buttons here to create a new record, and delete button we can add to delete the record. And after inserting your record, you have to save your record to the database. You can use the commit button and roll back to cancel the record. I will show you in the next video. So I hope this information is useful for everyone who are using who are using ADF to Jdeveloper 12c. So see you in the next video with useful information.